guys, I'm Jasper-Jay, and today I am making a video response, actually. This is a response to a video on Transactive called To Be Stealth or Not to Be. That is the question, which is a really long name for a video, but hey, who am I to judge? I mean, some of my video titles on my old channel, oh my god, those were long. So this is directly to Cayden, which I believe is the name of the person who made the video. Now, I don't normally view that channel because I've never come across it before. I'm certain that not all the videos are as ignorant as this one, but this one was very, very problematic and actually a tiny bit, like, triggering to me as a stealth person. There was a lot of shaming.
So I personally think it's really selfish for trans bodies or trans people who have chosen to medically transition and take advantage of those resources to become stealth.
And a lot of accusatory language.
So you decided that it was safe enough to medically transition and to take advantage of those resources, but you're deciding that it's not safe enough to be out.
Which I did not appreciate. So this is why I am stealth, and maybe hearing my reasoning for being stealth will help educate Cayden as to why what he said was so wrong.
If somebody asks you if you're trans and you say no, you're straight up saying that it's not normal, it's not okay to be trans, or it's something that you should be ashamed of.
I view my being trans as a medical condition, not an identity, and I do realize that not everybody sees it as such, and it's a little bit problematic no matter what side you're on, but in my head, I seek medical treatment to feel comfortable in my everyday life, just as I would with other medical conditions, so it kind of makes sense to me to view it as a medical condition. Just like I don't disclose other aspects of my medical history, I don't disclose the fact that I am trans to everybody. And when somebody asks me when I'm trans, I don't really feel like they're actually asking, hey, do you have this medical condition? I generally have the feeling that they're asking me what's in my pants, and I'm not comfortable with that question. So generally, I just either tell them, dude, even if I was, it's not your business, or no. Because I don't feel like it's any of their business. These things don't mean that I'm ashamed of being trans. In fact, I'm not. I'm actually proud of how far I've come despite how much my medical condition has hindered my progress. I'm not ashamed of being trans, just like I'm not ashamed of having low blood pressure. I don't like having either. I'm not ashamed of either. I'm not proud of either. It's just something I have to deal with.
I just feel as though, why enter a space where people don't know and give the opportunity for them to react in a way that I'm not happy with?
I choose to be stealth because my being trans is nobody's business but my own. I choose to be stealth in my everyday life because I want to live my life as male, not as a trans male.
These resources are available because trans men and trans women came before us and laid out these paths. And if we're all supposed to be in it together, I don't see why it's fair to let somebody before you do all the hard work, and then once you get to their place, to just bow out.
I know there are some people out there who are ignorant. My being trans and my seeking medical treatment does not come with the prerequisite of educating the ignorant. At the same time, it's ignorant to assume that stealth people don't educate the ignorant at all. I mean, I'm making this video. Lastly, I don't understand how my voice deepening or my growing facial hair is gonna out me.
It just doesn't make sense to me because you're gonna start to show changes. You're gonna have top surgery, you're gonna grow a mustache. People are gonna know that you're trans.
I mean, guys' voices generally deepen and they generally grow facial hair at one point, so that made no sense and kind of threw me off a little bit. Also, using Brandon Tina's birth name was kind of a shitty thing to do. You know, maybe stop. Educate yourself before attempting to educate others with misinformation, because perpetuating ignorance is a bad thing, and that's exactly what you did with your video. Sorry dude, I felt like I had to say something. Hopefully next time we cross paths it'll be like a more positive experience, but for now this is my thoughts, this is how your video made me feel. So I didn't really talk about how your video made me feel too much, but you know, you get the point. Anyway, peace out, Scout people, I shall see you soon.